Hi, welcome to Ocean Yami's channel. So today I'm going to review this movie I watched. It's called Amina. I like to go find it. Amina. So Amina is set in Africa. Africa, can't tell you exactly where now. Zozo, Nigeria. It's set in Zozo, Nigeria. So it talks about, because you know you have to be accurate when you're let me see, Amina. So Amina is a featured film directed by Islu Okawo and produced by him as well. It stars Lucy Manmea. I'm not going to say all their names because their names is hard. Amina is a true story based in the 16th century revolving around Zezu's empire warrior queen Amina. She uses her military skills and tactics to protect her family's kingdom. Amina is a period drama. It will take you through a roller coaster ride of emotions. It is packed with action and adventure. It's moved and touched me emotionally. The narration is done well, and if you watch the period films, then it's a must watch. Oops. The movie exhibited incredible legacy of a great woman as one witnesses both her personal and professional life. She looks right in the eye of her enemy and takes up every challenge head on to carve out a way for herself and the people of her kingdom. It begins with a sequence of two people, Azazel, fighting in front of the king and the entire kingdom, and they are going against one another for their freedom. They don't want to be slaves. The women of Zezu are traded and they are oppressed. The male domination is very evident and visible. They're saying they didn't like the discrimination against men and women, as women are treated like objects. Their voices are silenced. Their opinions are not heard in the film. Got to do the cookies. Ugh. So Destiny. Oh. So on the other side is the Samina. She's young, curious, headstrong girl who wants to learn how to use a sword in Zezu Kingdom. A girl has never been taught the art of using military weapons, but Mina convinced her father, the son of Zezu, who owns 7 kingdoms. The Zezu Empire extends from Kenu River to Niger to Jukaland. Okay, I'm not going to read no more of that. Okay, I'm going to, have to show the picture of it because then that's the only way I can highlight my point. There certain things I didn't like about the movie. There's things I liked about and things I didn't like. So I'm going to show the young lady, Amina. So I can highlight my point. Okay, where do I start? Okay, it has a good storyline. Yes, it does have a storyline. A good storyline. Let's turn this up. I'm trying not to sound too loud. Oh, it's a little weird, I wonder. Yeah. So it had a good storyline, I would say. I mean, there have been many warriors in Africa. The fact that it has been shown is a good thing, right? Okay. In the trailer, it looks really fancy, really nice. But when you see it, you're kind of let down by the costumes, the hairstyles. The hairstyles could have been a little more better, a little more neater. Maybe it was the guy's first movie, I'm not sure. The costumes could have been a little better because at one point they was wearing a church looking kind of thing around the one, like the father. He was wearing something and he just looked really odd, I'm sorry to say. So I get where they were going with the clothes part. I think the only person who actually looked kind of okay to me was I would say the priestess. Let me find the priestess because she actually did look what it is. Why the priestess? Okay, the priestess, she looked okay because it also reminded me of Shaka Zulu the movie, the priestess in the Sangoma in Shaka Zulu. Right, so the costumes was not very good um, in certain aspects. I mean, they were good with the blood and gory side of it, where they will show blood and all that, the slashing of swords, all that. The little girl who played her, she was very sweet. The little girl who played Amina when Amina was younger. You see, they showed the little girl. Yes, the little girl. Now, Amina as a little girl is really nice. I mean, her costume is really quite cute. They actually put work into her costume and her dad's costume a little bit. And Amina's younger, but as for the rest of it, I don't know. It have a good storyline there. You actually can see where, like they said, where the women are not allowed to get involved in military stuff. They are seen as servants. Um, they are so-called used, but the women in the movie protects certain women in there, and Amina try to, you know, save a slave girl as well. So you see where Africans enslave Africans in this movie. They don't hide it. They don't put it over like it doesn't exist, like it's not there. You literally see it. You see power struggles, you see greed, which was as most movies like this. Um, what else do you see? I mean, they're saying it's a fail in most of the critics call it a fail. I could see where they were going with it. I could see where they were going with it. But what they was trying to this is the wrong one. Hold on. What they were trying to achieve, I don't know. It kind of came over and it kind of didn't come over. As you can see by this picture. I get the hairstyles because the hairstyles, if we're in certain parts of Africa, it's similar to. I'm trying to think of the women who carries jewelry in their hair. Her hair could have been braided a little more better, I would say. She could. They could at the beginning. The hair was braided very neatly. I don't know what happened after how many takes of the movie. Maybe like the hair. I think the hair, the way it looks, because I've seen African movies where they take great time with the hair, the costumes, etc. Even if it is set the around this time, even though it is a period drama as well, looking at it's a period drama, I would think that in this time they would have kept the hair fairly neat. I don't think you won't be able to see her afro of her hair. You know, the the braids would have been neat. That's what I'm thinking with the jewelry around it. So yeah. Okay, let's hear how they look it. So this is from somebody from Netflix, Nigeria, Kenya. Is it just me, or should this movie have been in Hausa? Hmm, they should have. The fate of her people lies in her hand, Amina. Oh yeah, the trailer they're talking about. See, I was thinking Hausa as well when I saw it, because I think, let me see if I can see the Hausa tribe. Oh, it's taking me somewhere else. Here it is. Actually, I shouldn't do. Oh, it's taking me somewhere else. Spelling is important, isn't it? Hausa. There we go, found it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the example of the Hausa tribe. See, this is the Hausas, the men dressed in their fineries. They did get that part right. Yes, they did. They got that part right with the men. Okay, it's just sometimes the costumes went some next place. Like you have to imagine the men in that type of clothes. I feel anyway. See, from the head wraps. Let me see if I can get with the hair. Oops. The hairstyles. Let me find a hairstyle to show you how. See, I feel this is what they were aiming for, but it just wasn't there. See, you can't see the afros in their hair. It's very neatly done. The jewelry is neatly done. So whether the guy, I know they do movies on a budget, but if you're gonna do on a people, you need to show them properly because people from other countries don't understand the tribalism of the people. So if you show them looking all rough and ready and all that stuff and clothes ain't fixed right, people's impression and people from the Western atmosphere, when they see certain things, there's some ignorant people, they won't do their research. So they all think, oh, that's how they look. Da, 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 da. When this part of Nigeria, particularly what they were showing where the princess come from, um, they were very tidy people, very neat people, the way they present themselves, where the women present themselves. This is the Fulani. Oh, here's another one of a Fulani tribe, or Hausa styles. Wow, where's Priscilla? Goes from. Okay, so I'm thinking when you're highlighting certain things, you need to highlight it better. Though the man sounds Nigerian himself, the one who produced it, could have done it just a little more better. Just need a little because he got the men's costumes right. When you look at the movie, this is exactly not exactly how they dress, but the one in the red, they're more dressed like him than some of them were dressed sort of like this. But you know, I'm not here to put down his movie. I see where he was going with it. So that's Amina. See, this is how they are dressed. It's a contrast, isn't it? But maybe he must have been on a budget or something. I don't know. It's a shame I can't hear how the actors feel or whatever. There's a contrast to the poster as well. So maybe they should have been talking Hausa. Maybe that would have made it more authentic. So that person could be right. Yeah, that person could be right. But yeah, that was the only letdown in the movie. The clothes, I think the look. I mean, the storyline's there. A lot of blood and guts and gore and stuff. If you're into that stuff, so you can take a look at Amina and see if you like it or not like it. I don't know. Um, I don't like criticizing black movies too much when they're trying to do something on a budget. Um, that'd be real bad if I did that. But this one definitely did not hit the note. I think he wanted it to hit. You know. So with that said, I am going to go um, to another movie or program, whatever. So yeah, yeah, maybe she should be talking Hausa. She could have been talking Hausa because there was a movie with the language in it already. If people's got to read subtitles, they have to read subtitles. It keeps it authentic. You keep the look authentic. She should not be looking rough for a princess. She should be looking on point. Because you got the priestess right. You got the king right. You got the court right. You got the other soldiers right. And she just looks rough. Apart from when she's a little girl. Understandably, when they're little girl is different. When they're big women, even if they're in military, they will be much more what you call it? Much more. She'll be looking cleaner because she has to manage a whole set of men. I could find her actually. See if I can find. So yeah, I started searching something else again. Let's see her image. Okay, so this is how she looks. So yeah, I like to make a point, whatever the point is. She looked fine. She was in her fineries, always neat, tidy, though she was a warrior. She never looked rough. No, she never looked rough. Even when a cartoon is made of her, she never looks rough. So when you're showing history of Africa, you need to show the true beauty of Africa back them days, because Africa was full of riches and all that stuff. Um, I don't think the women would have looked really rough, would have looked bad when they're going to war or otherwise. Okay, because they're very proud people. So yeah, so that's my point. I just want to show. There might be other people who might say differently. They called it a fail, but it's a try. Maybe it's a try. I'll give them a try on this one. Okay. So with that said, I am gonna pop off now. Till next video. Please like. Let's put the like and subscribe thing up. Please like and subscribe. And have a good night, a good afternoon. Oh yeah, also comment as well. That also helps. And yeah, take a look at the movie. Tell me what you think. Because I should know them costumes did not look very appealing to me. He didn't feel, you know, she didn't feel royal. She didn't feel royal exquisite. It doesn't matter the timage or whatever. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna pop off. All right.